Hey ladies, happy afternoon. I am in the kitchen right now because I've gotten the girls controlled with their lunches, and now I am basically having my midday meal that I am allowed on my plan. So I thought I would just take you along to show you how I measure everything out and to show you that it can be quite simple. It just takes time and practice and consistency and figuring it out as you go. So with my current meal, I am allowed a green, a red, a yellow, a blue, and a teaspoon. Not a tablespoon, a teaspoon. I think that is one of the biggest mistakes a lot of us make is we think it's a tablespoon, and is it a teaspoon? Hi Lori, happy afternoon. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Oh, it's been a whirlwind so far. So I am following the 80-day obsession meal plan. So the nice thing about that meal plan is that it literally lays everything out verbatim. It tells me what containers I should be eating at what time of day. I just have to decide what to put them in the containers. And I know sometimes you get to making these meals and using these and you get stuck in ruts with what to fill in them, or you don't know how to make combinations. So when you get to that point, it's all about breaking outside the mold and using your imagination, using your guidebooks because they do offer examples in those, as well as the Beachbody blog. That is an incredible resource, you guys, that if you have not been using it, use it. Because you can literally go in the search tab of the blog and type in meal plans and tons will come up, and they're always associated with the container count. The Fixate cooking show in your Beachbody On Demand library, tons of recipe options, and they always include the container count. Also, there is a cookbook available, Fixate, which you could go to. And even Pinterest, you guys. I mean, there are tons of options out there. Search on Pinterest for meals and snacks and all that good stuff. And I guarantee you they always have the container system too, because it's becoming a system that was obviously developed and created by us in Beachbody and Autumn. And a lot of people are trying to copy it now. So these aren't meant to restrict you. These aren't meant to make you nervous or put you in the state of just feeling handicapped by them. They're meant as a tool. They're meant to put things in perspective. And my biggest tip is use them when you can. So if you are at home making your meals, if you're at home at night prepping your lunches to take to work the next day, use them to measure them out as you go. The more you use them, the easier it's going to get. The easier it will be when you go out to lunch or lunches or parties or eating outside of the home. You'll be that much more likely to eat the correct portion because you've been able to eyeball it and truly see what it is. So for my red, I have prepped on the weekend this Fiesta chicken. It's basically shredded up chicken that I made in my crock pot, and all I did was add fresh salsa to it, a little bit of vegetable broth, and I cooked it on high for like 4 hours, and then I shredded it. And that's it. And this is basically my second meal of the day in the afternoons all week. Because basically, I can put them in the container, and if I was eating at the office, like I used to do, as long as the lid snaps on, it is the correct portion. I'm going to take this literally and put this in the microwave and heat it up. They are microwavable safe. I am a person, too, that appreciates glass, but I am trying to be quick and convenient right now, so it's getting heat up in that. There is salsa in that, so there is a little bit of veggies in it, but obviously not a complete portion. So I've also taken my green container, filled it with some raw broccoli, and I am going to have some hummus with it. This is kind of a hodgepodge type meal. I have come to find out that these little single serve packets of guacamole that I buy at Trader Joe's, Holy Guacamole makes these too. You can pretty much find these anywhere now. My avocados aren't quite ripe yet, so I am using the guacamole until my avocados ripen. But I have measured this out, and it's not even a full blue container, which is crazy to me. It's only a half a blue. So my meal is going to consist of a half a blue with the guacamole and a half a blue that I can use to dip my broccoli in. So that is going to be that. For my carb, I have 2 corn tortillas. Now, how do I know to eat 2? In my guidebook, it shares at the bottom 2 corn tortillas equals 1 serving, 1 yellow. And I will note also, you guys, if you are unaware of this, yes, the list is quite long when it comes to eating containers. But the tip is those foods that are at the top of your food list per each container. The top half, those are the most nutrient-dense foods. The farther you go down on that list, less nutrients. It doesn't mean they're off limits. It doesn't mean you can't eat them every day, But it just goes to show you, if you're trying to truly hit a goal, if you want to eat the most nutrient-dense foods, stick to the middle to top half portion of those lists. Corn tortillas, I think it's like the second to last thing on my list, but I need to mix it up this week. It's not something I eat every day. It's not something I eat every week. It's occasionally, so that is okay. And it's still on the list. It's a clean item. It's literally just corn pressed into a tortilla. So I'm going to heat these up a little. Then I'm going to add my chicken to them. I'm going to top it with some guacamole and enjoy a little burrito. And then I'm going to have my hummus and broccoli on the side. And then for my fruit, I have a fresh mango that I'm going to cut up. And I have measured it. One full mango, once it's cut up, all fits into my purple container. And voila, there you go. The oil in my meal consists of nothing, because I didn't cook oil with anything, surprisingly. I just realized that. So I am going to take for my afternoon cup of coffee, I try to limit to 2 cups a day. I'm going to make some bulletproof coffee. So I'm going to basically take my teaspoon and blend that teaspoon of coconut oil, unrefined organic coconut oil, and I'm going to blend that into my coffee for a quick pick-me-up and some benefits to it. So if you guys don't know anything about bulletproof coffee, Google it. There are amazing, amazing benefits. I know I was caught off guard at first when it said blend butter into it, and I do. I either use grass-fed butter or I use grass-fed ghee. There's also a bulletproof coffee brand of coffee that you could even go as far as that to use, but there are many benefits to it, you guys. It's not as gross as you think it is. It actually makes a very decadent, yummy cup of coffee. And especially if you're someone that's trying to eliminate sugar and cream from your daily cup of joe, it's a great option because you don't feel like you're really omitting anything. You can still sprinkle in some stevia or liquid stevia to it to give it some sweetness, but it's very decadent and a nice treat. So that's how you do the containers. That is what I am eating. Obviously, I will deduct all these containers from my day, and I have 1 meal left to go today in addition to my recharge this evening to help in the sore muscles that are starting to settle in from today's workout. So thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks, Lori. I hope you enjoy your day. And I am emailing you. I have some things to shoot over your way, too. All right, guys. If you have any questions in this, let me know. I'm here to help serve you and help you figure this out to become a little more proficient and have it be a little more easier so you can tackle your goals and truly succeed. All right, guys, have a great day. Talk to you soon.